to Saw, scene 9, and he's going, I'll take Anton to my place for the weekend. It's really good when you actually, if you really want to know the Russian, you first just study the English. And we have tests and games that you can play to see if you know the English. So I just try my own first. Okay, I'll take Anton to my place for the weekend. There's beauty, nature, fresh air. Snow will fall. We will play with snowballs. That's so stupid. Sculpt a snowman. Okay, that makes sense. I'll talk to Anya. She won't mind. That's his girlfriend. Truth? She's really saying, really? Anka won't mind. She's so pissed. If she won't mind, I'll go too. You know, yada, yada. The more you know that, the faster it is to learn. This is the whole story. This is each section. So Bad Dream, we did day 1. That was like over a week ago. Why Lie? That was section 2. You know? So we're going to go into this section. If you want to see the full video, you just let me know. So right now we're on Build a Snowman.
Построим снеговика.
Craziness. All the Russian, I mean, the Russians so often when it's new words, they sound so weird, but we end up breaking them down throughout the course of the lesson where they become less and less weird.
Построим снеговика.
Let's build a snowman. Построим снеговика. So this sneg, that's like snow. Sneg. So it gets insane. I have future stories and they don't have just such huge sections. I just kind of took on these big sections trying to test the app, but that's why it really helps. You don't even think about the Russian too much. You just really get the English in your mind and you can play a game. I'll take Anton to my place for the weekend. There is beauty. There is nature. There is fresh air. Snow will fall. We will to sculpt a snowman. I'll talk to Anya. She won't mind. Truth? Really? Anka will not mind? Come on, if Anka doesn't mind, then I'll go too. Get to know each other. Together we will sculpt a snow woman. Hilarious. There is beauty, there is nature, there is fresh air. Snow will fall, we will play snowballs to sculpt a snowman. I'll talk to Anya, she won't mind. He sure knows how to ruin a mood. I'll talk to Anya. No. This one's tough. To sculpt a snowman. We'll sculpt a snow woman. I'll talk to Anya, she won't mind. There is fresh air, snow will fall. We will play snowballs. I'll talk to Anya, to sculpt a snowman. Snow will fall. So we have this, there is beauty, there is nature. We can make it a little tough here with these, just for a couple more. There is fresh air. Snow will fall. When there's only one on its own, that's the section name. This is the whole section. So many lines, just one line is missing. That's the question mark, is the line that's missing. I don't even need to pay attention to these. It's like, I'll talk to Anya, she won't mind. Really? Anka will not mind? Well, then if she won't mind, I'll come too. If Anka does not mind, then I'll go too. She's so mean. All right, then I like this one, 3-1-2. It's different games on the bottom. So 3-1-2. Together we will sculpt a snow woman. It's build a snowman, sculpt a snow woman. It's very different. There is fresh air. Damn it. What is this one? That was a toughie. Yes, sir, yeah. It makes it so much easier. So the app has that built in. So it's testing me on the English until I have the English so well that you just know the lines. You know what the lines are. And your subconscious takes over. So it's so good. Especially with the Russian, it's so intimidating. Then what you do is, once you know the lines, because you technically already know the lines, right? Because we just memorized the English. So we know. Doesn't matter that we don't know the Russian. We know what it means truly. So then we just have to pick apart each word, and then we use all these different techniques to learn each individual word, and then the whole thing just comes together. So I think it's working for me. This is only my day 9 doing this, and I did like 2 other stories with the app, which I know great, and then I did like 3 other stories before the stories outside of the app when it didn't exist, and they were still pretty good. But really, the more seriously you take it to learn the English, it just gets so much easier. Anton, damn it. I'll take Anton to my place for the weekend. And the great thing about it is when you know the English, right? When you know the English so well, and you're like, okay, you know what? I don't want to know Russian anymore. I want to know Japanese. So all these lessons have benefit, because if you know the English, I'm going to do the same, like Rat City story that I know. I have a story called Protect Yourself, and I have these other stories I have to bring into the app. Yeah, I'm gonna reinforce my Russian with them, but then I'm gonna throw those bad boys into Cantonese. Maybe do Arabic, because you already know the English, so you can skip a huge portion of the lesson, and you go right into the Arabic, and your mind's just already ready. And the more stories with the more languages, the easier it gets. I mean, no language is easy. It all takes a lot of time. But I really think the information sticks. That's what's great about it, because it's all related to the same story, and you know it in English. So if you ever get confused, you can literally walk yourself through it. Not literally. You can mentally walk yourself through it. Anya. I'll talk to Anya. She won't mind. And you really have to judge for yourself when you know it. And understand, the more work you put in for the English is the less time it's going to take with the shmeshmer. Come. If Anka doesn't mind, well, come on. Then, come on. If Anka doesn't mind, then I'll go too. Together, will sculpt a snow woman. All right, so we have one other. We have this other game. It's like I don't want to get into right now. It's fine, but let's do this bad boy.
Построим снеговика.
It's gonna tell the Russian to us, but we're gonna just look at the English. Just get it, kind of put a base.
Я Антона возьму к себе на выходные.
I'll take Anton to the place for the weekend. Vyhadny, that's the weekend for sure.
Там красота, там природа.
Krasota, that's definitely beauty.
Там свежий воздух.
Sveji. Oh, because I did Svezdu Yedu, fresh food. So Sveji is fresh there. Sneg. See? Sneg is snow.
Снежную
babu lipit. It's just like in the beginning, it's all just like, what? But then you all of a sudden. I'll talk to Anya. She won't mind. Really? Anka will not mind? That's going to be the easiest sentence for me to learn, because I just know she's so pissed. Давай. Come on. If Anka doesn't mind, I'll go too.
Ира, а что, познакомимся поближе.
We'll get to know each other. Together, we will sculpt a snow woman. This is going to be easy. It's still going to take an hour, but it's going to be easy. So this is the section. It's just going to repeat itself, because I focused on the section. Now, if I exit, and I go to the top. Now, this is the story right here on the top left. It's called Epidemic. Then this is the section. Let's build a snowman. Epidemic. Let's build a snowman. We're in English mode. I got 12 coins. That's my face. All these coins were made by me. All these cards were made by me. The app helps you take a video and it breaks it down into sections. But then after the sections are made, you have to do the rest. So, but if you have friends, then your friends' information, your friends' cards mix in with your cards, so it becomes a lot easier. Yeah, so that's the thing. You don't have to do only like for me and the Cyrano workers we're going to be doing these stories, but then that's it. Then it just knows it all. But learning a language is all it is you take one section. So all we're saying is we're going to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to learn 10 lines. I'm going to learn it in English first, which I have. Learn it in English first, then you learn it in Russian. I did make the app, yeah. So if we want to just look at the English, let's say, no Russian at all, I can shut the voice off, the mouth, shut it off. I go here, and then I just play the cards out. When you do this with friends, this app becomes amazing, because what story are we doing? Just take a scene from a movie we're all watching, an episode or whatever, a clip from a comedy thing that we all watch together. We already know it. The English part is already out. This is for those who don't. If you give me your story, which you can do that, then the app can do the same thing for your story. This is just if you don't have a story. So if it's going to be more work, you're going to have to learn the English first. But there's anyone who tells you, oh, I'm going to teach. The only way to learn a language fast is with someone like in their room, like in the same, like you sleep in the same room as them for whatever reason. Like that's the only trick to learning a language. Other than that, it's going to always take time. I'll say if it takes me, 100 hours, 200 hours to learn Russian. The point is whether or not I think you learn it, it's just so hard. And then if it takes you like a year or 2 years to learn a language, then like the slang, there's new slang by that time, so you're still fucked. Let's build a snowman. For me, what I love about this is I have these 10 sentences, and I know it takes me hours. We're going to see how long it's going to take me right now. But that information I'm going to have like for good. It's going to be Russian and you'll see, and sometimes these words are, like the Svezdu you do, we'll get into it. It's even the old story, it's all going to come together, and then I'll just know it, and it'll just be there. It's like results right away. Let's see if that's true. We're going to do it. We're switching to Russian. I'm nervous.